the 1st October 2022, the one that takes place inside Amazonia. The one that arrived at the Supreme General of the ADF General Big Number. The one that arrived at the Supreme General Big Number. The arrival of the Supreme General. The one that arrived at the Supreme General of the ADF General Big Number. The arrival at this of the Supreme General Big Number. The one that arrived at the Supreme General. The arrival of the Supreme General of the ADF General Big Number. The arrival of the Supreme General. The Supreme General of the ADF General Big Number. One of the new battalion in this time. And the new battalion in this. You know what I see?
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see for yourself how the military are showcasing their talent. Remember that the military...
The 1st October 2022, inside our country, Amazonia, the Supreme General of the ADF General Big Number, the General Momo General Savior of the ADF the Amazonia Defense Force. Part of the battalion in this, the war, no say la, but we not get a place for inside our country, Amazonia. The war, no say la, but we not get a place for inside our country. Part of the soldiers and the so no be child, and then our problem, no say, you not get a place for inside our country, Amazonia. Now, for me, the war, no, so we don't defeat La Republic of Cameroon for inside our country. Then our problem with the lab, we Cameroon, no say, no get a place for inside our country, Amazonia. Then I will show the war, no. The La Republic, you no get a place, no matter the sabotage and the nation way, the terrorist Buba and his force that they work at the drum inside our country, Amazonia. Then our problem with the war, no say, we don't defeat them. We don't defeat La Republic of Cameroon. Then I will show strength, I will show the war, no say, no matter the killing, where La Republic, where the French government, the key our money, our provide them, where's our country, no matter the killing, Amazonia remain Amazonia. Amazonia be unshakable. Don't already feel La Republic of Cameroon, west side our country, Amazonia. That is the Supreme General, that General Big Number of the ADF, and at the battalion in that for inside Amazonia. Precisely under the Supreme General of the ADF, General Big Number, and General Savior, and so many of the general and so many of the commanders of the ADF. The 1st October 2022, the one that took place under the canopy of the Supreme General Big Number, the Ambassador for Navito Nauna the 1st October 2022, Navito Nauna Siam, Shik, you know, the with our country, Ambassador Shik, you know, the.
Okay, well, last step for one place. Allez, ready to go. Allez, left, right.
You know, the 30 under the camp of the Supreme General Big Number of the ADF.
Left, right. Left, focus on your place. Don't look at
the 1st October 2022, the one that take place under the canopy of the Supreme General Big Number and the General Savior of the ADF and Lieutenant General Popo, Wanda Amlet, Captain Mokap of the ADF. The 1st October 2022, the one that take place under the canopy of the Supreme General Big Number and the General Savior of the ADF, Captain Mokap, Wanda Amlet, and so many of the commanders then, and Lieutenant General Bobo. So she know the for inside Amazonia. The 1st October 2022, the one that take place under the camp of the Supreme General Big Number for inside Momo. Avisana Commander Amlet for the ADF. The video now on Siam. The one that take place under the camp of the Supreme General Big Number inside Momo. The video now on Siam. Commander this, Commander Amlet. The video now on Siam. So she know the Commander Amlet. Now this is part of the battalion in this. Now this one I want to say I'm so she know the one I will show La Republic, we not get a plane for inside our country, Amazonia. The 1st October, the truth that I will show Buba. Me Buba knows no matter the challenge and no matter the intimidation for inside our country with terrorist forces. The one I will show them, they know say they not get a plane for inside our country. The one I will make a me the war no say La Republic not get a place for inside our country, Amazonia. So she know the I don't know Siam. I don't know Siam. If you see the so you see our corner, I see that the motor and the one war jeep that way into. This is Commander Sinaman. This we own troops. I did so Commander Sinaman. The commander don't fought so many battles. This time we feel no joy. Now Commander we don't make things happen. He don't fought so many battles. Done a part of the battle in this under the Supreme General of the AJF General big number. Everything now I see him. So she no day. Everything now I see him. I say she no day. Mila Bobby no say you no get the place. Now Captain you know hear about Captain Mukap. No joy. She no day when everything now I see him. Na Suku. Everything now I see I don't have a problem with the war. Me the war no say La Bobby no get the place. For instance Amazon na trigger this. She no day. Small of all numbers. So she no day when everything now I see him. Now see what he there. Now problem with the war. Me the war no Buba no get the place. For inside Ambazonia, no matter the intimidation, where they bring terrorist forces, they can't intimidate our people. They inside Ambazonia. No matter the challenges, our focus now boya. Don't I show the also don't defeat La Bobby the Cameroon. For inside Ambazonia, this time now our part. The 1st October 2022, during they take place. For inside Momonda, the camp of the Supreme General big number. During they take place on the 1st October 2022. Very clear inside Momo. Under the AGF, Fisa na Commander Amledis, we own battalion. To now na Siam, na Commander Amledis, for the Amazon Defense Force, na Vito now na Siam, na a part of his troops in this of the AGF. For instance, Momo, Vito now na. To now na Siam. To now na Siam. Na 50. Ngoma mam koko ko mam koko. Today, 1st October 2022, during the new battalion in the recruited, during the new recruited battalion in this, the new recruited soldiers in this, for inside Amazonia. Today, 1st October 2022, during the take place under the canopy of the Supreme General Big Number and the General Savior of the AGF and Lieutenant General Popo, Commander Amlet, Captain Mukap of the AGF. During the take under the canopy of the Supreme General of the AGF. Today, 1st October 2022, during the take under the canopy of the Supreme General of the AGF and his General Savior and the other commanders and captains. That our problem with the war, we don't get the place inside our country, Ambazonia. That our show the war. No matter the sabotage, no matter the killing, we will probably kill our citizens, kill our civilian population inside Ambazonia. No matter the killing and no matter the sabotage, that our problem with the war, me the war no say Ambazonia get the soldiers, get the forces. The Amazonian Defense Force can be ready for defend their country, and as they always defend them. One of our problem with the war, me the war no. Say like we not get a place for inside our country, Ambazonia. Now we don't have see him. Going to take place under the canopy of the Supreme General, the AGF General Big Number, and his General, the General Momo, General Savior, and the other generals and commanders and captains under the leadership of the AGF. Don't have problem with the war. I don't have see him. So she no day. Still on see him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rapid Intervention Battalion, which the Supreme Commander of the Amazonian Defense Forces has been working on the ground for the past 2 years. And we're telling the Amazonian people today that could occur at any time. And Amazonians,
that's our civil population jubilating.
It's a wonderful day.
Today, 1st October 2022, you and the take under the canopy of the Supreme General of the AGF General Big Number. Everything now on Siam, she know the.
Showcasing that Amazonia is a free land, that we have an army which can defend Amazonians, which can defend our community schools and our markets. It's not an easy thing. Brigade, directly under the command of the Supreme General of the Amazonian Defense Forces, led by the most dreaded commander, Commander Sinaman. salutation to General Savior of Momo County. In Momo, unveiling the most dreaded of his forces, who are directly under the command of Commander Rocket. Ladies and gentlemen, General Savior is showcasing what he has prepared in Momo. He is telling Amazonians and the Momo people that we have prepared Commander Rocket for something which is going to be happening within the days ahead. It's a wonderful occasion. Let the people of Amazonia and let the people of Momo know that General Savior has not been talking. Let's get for this young man whom General Savior has presented before us. Let's applaud Commander Rocket in Momo, and we have seen what he has prepared. We have seen what he has prepared for Amazonians to know. The Momo people are telling him kudos for what he has done for Amazonia. Captains within the ranks. This is a crew of the Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, they were called directly from their base when they were undergoing the latest version of their training. These are the Marines whom General Savior is presenting to Amazonians within the Momo land. Shredded, led by the most dreaded Captain Mikak. Ladies and gentlemen, closely followed is the 27th Military Infantry, which are still undergoing their training. They are just about 4 months when they were called by General Savior to come and celebrate October 1 in Momo land. It's a wonderful occasion. We must applaud them. Fellow Amazonians, let's clap for these wonderful young men who are laying down their lives for Amazonia. These are the Marines who have been on a mission for the close 8 months now. They have been out for 8 months. They are led by my fellow Ambalanders. This is the Lieutenant General of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, Lieutenant General Popol. The Commander-in-Chief of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, the Defense Chairman, the Supreme General of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, General Savior of Momo County, all Major Generals in the Ambazonia military districts, commanders, foot soldiers, fellow Ambazonians. Happy Independence Day from the Ambazonia Defense Forces. First, let me send on behalf of the Supreme General my condolences to all families whose sons and daughters have died in the defense of Ambazonia. We want to promise you solemnly that they did not die in vain, and that the reason for which they died will be realized by us who are alive. We want to salute our prisoners of war, Ambazonia prisoners of war, for their bravery, their tenacity, and their sacrifices. We send salutation to all generals of all sister forces. We thank them for their collaboration, for their sacrifices, and we thank them most importantly for accepting to work to get independence. This is the army of our nation. To our people, we know that in times of war, there are difficulties, and sometimes our soldiers make life not so comfortable for you all. We want to assure you that we are doing all in our capacity to make sure that our soldiers make sure they respect the code of conduct and abide to national, international humanitarian law. And their primary responsibility in the days ahead will be to defend our people and to protect the territorial integrity of Ambazonians. Fellow soldiers, fellow commanders, on behalf of the Commander-in-Chief and the entire staff of the Ambazonian Defense Forces, I want to thank you all for having stayed the course, for not having blinked, for having presented yourself in the battlefield, in the defense of our country. You must know, you all are the protectors of Ambazonia. You are the light of our people who have lived in darkness for the past 6 years. And you must ensure that the candlelight is never extinguished by the brutality of the enemy we face. Fellow Ambalanders, in 5 years, we have fought in trenches. You have fought on the bushes. You have fought in the mountain tops. In the rivers, you have bled. You have been wounded. Your limbs have been chopped. Your eyes have been gashed. Your comrades have fallen, but you are still standing. You stand not because of your physical strength or because of your prayers, but by the prayers of all Ambazonians and all those who have left us, who keep watch over the nation. 2022 has been a very difficult year. We lost many of our comrades. We want to promise our people we will continue to build capacity, increase our effectiveness to ensure that we control more territory, protect our schools, protect our hospitals, protect our markets, and protect our livelihoods and the homes of our mothers and fathers, to make sure they are not burned by the brutal enemies. Fellow Ambazonians, the Supreme General of the Ambazonian Defense Forces sends his utmost regards to all Ambazonians all over the globe, to our diasporan population who have lived in exile, who have never blinked in a minute supporting the forces. We plead on all and thank you from the depth of our hearts that we all should come together and continue to mobilize resources so that we can increase the army on the ground and provide more logistics to our soldiers. More soldiers should die because we lack bullets. No soldier should die because of the lack of a gun. We must mobilize. We must rally as one people, as one family. The enemy is defeated. They are not going to be coming to see Ambaland again. We must make sure we protect Ambazonia. As a family, we must make sure we secure more territory. We must make sure within our communities to set up councils that will look over our people, that will settle and ensure that there is justice for every Ambazonian within the national territory. We thank you very much for being there for us and for paying loyalty and for paying up for us abundantly. Long live the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, and shall live the struggle for the liberation of Ambazonia. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lieutenant General Popo. Indeed.